On the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, people sometimes get together and do some pretty creative things, and over the years there has been a lot of different projects by many various groups. Today I want to go over a list of all the modern groups on 2B2T. This list is by no means an official list. It is just a list put together by me from research from various places and from the community. This list is also just in the order I put them together, and the order of which I go over them does not mean one is better than the other. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The first group on the list is Nerds Inc. They were founded in early 2016. Nerds Inc. is a group of some of the most notorious griefers and exploiters. The group is notorious for its aspirations to take over the server from the inside and connections to the server's administration. The exact origins of the group remain a mystery. Tristan claims it originated from a Skype group he and other players were active in. The members regularly changed the name of the group, often using racial slurs, until Tristan changed it to Nerds Inc. However, research conducted by Players Internet in late 2022 actually hinted towards Nerds Inc. having been established earlier. He encountered a Steam user connected to Tristan and another account associated with 2B2's admin. The group would become infamous for exploiting the third backdoor in 2015 and in early 2016, griefing many bases and almost killing the entire server. In early 2016, the players Jared 2013 and Taylor 112 worked together to destroy the lands, a base established by Jack the Ripper. They collaborated with players from Nerds Inc. such as Tristan and Papa. At some point at the end of the third backdoor, the group changed its name formally to Nerds Inc. and over time welcomed new players. In early April 2018, they destroyed Space Valkyria 3 version 2, falsely believing it was the original Space Valkyria 3. The group became involved with multiple events and exploits. In August 2018, Jared left Nerds Inc. mostly due to personal conflicts with Tristan and other members, and the fact that he felt isolated due to being the only member that wasn't a programmer. During the purge, Tristan used a God mode exploit to kill Etika on the stream. Over the course of 2018, the group also laid the foundation for the no-com exploit. In early 2020, the group utilized the authentication exploit. Over time, the group would affiliate more with Spawn Masons due to some of the members having overlapping membership, and the members gained access to the base Sky Masons since they found the base using the no-com exploit. The group currently has 10 members, of which some are not very active. The second group on the list is the Spawn Masons. The Spawn Masons are a group founded by Hermetic Lock in February 2017. It lasted until August 6th of 2017. Then it was brought back and has been active since early September 7, 2017 to the present day. It is one of the more secretive groups on 2B2T and does not often interact with the majority of the server's community. As the name suggests, the Spawn Masons often build close to spawn and embrace the risk of being found by the travelers. The group takes turns to build temporary lodges for weekly meetings, participates in long-term group bases, and oversees other spawn projects. The group makes effort to accumulate older, capable influential players while staying small enough to be close to Brotherhood. They have around 30 members. The third group on the list is the Spawn Builders Association. The Spawn Builders Association, or SBA, is a building group dedicated to making spawn bases. With rarely having any primary base, all efforts are focused on building and maintaining the current spawn base. The SBA was founded on April 5th of 2021. Originally, the group was solely used to organize the cleaning of spawn, but eventually the first SBA spawn base was founded on the 26th of May of 2021. SBA had several smaller projects, but two that are worth mentioning are Guardians of the Galaxy and Bepaton. Guardians of the Galaxy was a project where participants protected end portals from being destroyed, as there was an exploit to remove them in late 2021. The exploit works by forcing another portal to generate in the overworld at the exact Y level to replace the end portal frames with obsidian from the bottom of another portal, thus destroying it. Durka QT came up with the idea of building massive obsidian cubes with portals inside to deter griefers from destroying the portals, which proved to be effective. Project Bepaton started on November 12, 2022, with mining beginning on November 22nd, 2022. The goal of Bepaton project was to create a giant sign in the obsidian roof that would say BEP. This giant sign was created with the help of more than 20 accounts, and thanks to a program developed by Bubba J, Dan Ducky, and SBSMC, the project was successfully completed after mining a total of 10,550,405 obsidian blocks on February 3rd, 2023. The fourth group on the list is the Southern Canal Association. The Southern Canal Association, or SCA, was a group founded in August 16, 2022, dedicated to extending and maintaining the Southern Canal. As of February of 2023, the canal had amassed a length of 540,000 blocks. The majority of its former members moved to Waterway Union, where they continued to extend the canal. They had around 100 members, but are currently inactive. Fifth group on the list is the Highway Workers Union, or HWU, is a group dedicated to constructing and repairing the infrastructural buildings, i.e. nether highways, all whilst making them easier to navigate and traverse. The group is currently the most active nether highway groups on TB2T after the fall of the Independent Interstate Society. Usually highway paving was done by hand or by using scuffed scaffold modules back in the days when the Independent Interstate Society made every highway to fit the K nether. Project completed on January 30th, 2020. The HWU started to build with baritone as it was a huge step towards automation and made the whole process easier and faster. Expanding every highway to 125,000 nether was a possible goal now, so the HWU began and finished it on October 21st, 2020, which was something that years before seems impossible and got the HWU a large amount of attention on the server. They have around 100 members or so. The sixth group on the list is the Motorway Extension Gurus. They are another group like the HWU. The central objective of the group is to build, widen, and extend the server's highways. Before the group's inception, the existing highways were generally small, short, and not suitable for long-distance travel. The members of the MEG are tasked with digging tunnels that enable smooth and efficient travel between spawn and different regions of the nether with relative ease. Ultimately, this allows players to travel efficiently, as well as venture to previously unreachable regions of the map. They have around 100 members. Some notable accolades are that they dug all diagonal highways in the nether to world border. They are the first to reach the netherworld border legitimately, and they dug 4 billion plus netherrack. The seventh group on the list is the Infinity Incursion. The Infinity Incursion, briefly known as Infinity Incorporated, was a group with the self-stated goal of preserving the tradition of incursions on TB2T. Started by Baki Bak Bak, the Infinity Incursions constructed multiple large spawn projects such as Operation Black Sky and the Fall 2020 Water Cube, before disbanding in August of 2021. They had over 100 members with many bases. The eighth group on the list is the Peacekeepers. The Peacekeepers, are known as PK, are a group on TB2T that started on July 8th of 2016 when PandaSauce YT started a series on the channel with the word Peacekeepers in each episode. The group spawned from the various attempts by new players to create a sort of third party of neutrality during the Russia War that would keep the peace and attack both Team Russia and Team Veteran as a means to end the conflict. As the war escalated, the Peacekeepers began gaining attention as a legitimate group by both Russians and veterans. Eventually, the Peacekeepers abandoned their third-party neutrality ideology and sided with Team Russia. The Peacekeepers became somewhat of a subgroup of Team Russia as Napkin of Truth, the camping Russia's friend and rival, decided to defect from Team Veteran to the Peacekeepers. From then on, the two groups worked together, and Russia gained his first God of Gear from a Peacekeeper dupe stash given to him by Napkin. The group had around 40 members during its peak. The ninth group on the list is the Vortex Coalition. The Vortex Coalition, shortened to VOCO, was the longest running and second largest faction in TB2T history from 2015 to 2021. The group claimed to have hundreds of active members. The group's activity and presence on TB2T decreased dramatically in its later years, and by the end of Phase 5, the group had virtually no TB2T activity or presence. It was founded by Coltsonid and the American Oreo in May of 2015 to mock the late Walkyria following an incident between the two entities. VOCO owned one of the most populated TBT-related Discord servers, which had over 3,800 members. VOCO had its own economy, which was based on its own currency, VOCoin. Players could buy rank-ups, in-game items, and priority queue and paid clients with VOCoin. The 10th group on the list is the Fourth Reich. The Fourth Reich was a group founded by Tim McNukepants in June 2016 amid the Warsaw War. They began as a couple of TBT Discord users who came together, seemingly on the basis that a large-scale conflict on TBT could not be complete without a team of Nazi wannabes as a cherry on top. Although other groups surpassed them in manpower and infrastructure during their lifetime, they still gained notoriety due to them functioning more as a separate entity than as an extension of either warring side, using player kills and griefs as advertisements for themselves only. Their focus was to become powerful and recognized as they possibly could by using whatever means available. They are known for having helped popularize Incursion PvP and for grouping bases indiscriminately, such as the Peacekeepers HQ, Wrath Outpost, the Drain, DonFuer 10, and many others. They had 10 to 20 members. The 11th group on the list is the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys are a group founded and led by Dig and Builder and IMEMS after Dig and Builder was kicked from the Astral Order and IMEMS left. The name and ranks of the group are roadmen themed. The Backstreet Boys seek to have fun on TB2T as much as possible by creating a very relaxed environment for members who generally everything is accepted as a group activity as long as it brings enjoyment to its members, be it griefing bases, building bases, hanging around at spawn to kill players, or building concentration camps at spawn, a group tradition. The group saw a rise in popularity in early 2019, griefing many bases and starting conflicts with groups such as Legion Game Mode, which was led by a popular Spanish YouTuber Felix Nu, and the Emperium. Throughout the years, the group has been the most recognized for their griefing of significant 2v2 bases such as the Monastery, Extopia, Monolith, and Abylacium. They currently operate a YouTube channel dedicated to showing off their griefing activity, which has amassed over 2,000 subscribers as of June 2021, making it the largest active 2v2t group YouTube channel. They have around 20 to 30 members. The 12th group on the list is the Fifth Column. Fifth Column is a group of players known for griefing multiple bases on 2b2t and for Copenhagen, a program that finds and indexes Minecraft servers. The group also claims to perform griefs as a service to others wishing to protect their reputations. The group first targeted the Republic and the player Jake the Snake 52 within the month of December 2020. They griefed several bases including the Holy Land, 2 of Jake the Snake's Christmas bases, Jake's Frat base, and Jake's 16 million base. After this, Jero 2013 leaked the coordinates to Block Game Jerusalem to Orsund. The group refrained from griefing the base, however, when Hermetic Lock, Sakua, and Pepsi Lord 420 dissuaded the rest of the group from griefing. The group remained inactive until 3 months later when some of its members, Orsund and Hermetic Lock, griefed M-Space 2, which led to the internal disagreements in Sakua and 0x 2022 being kicked out of the group. Shortly thereafter, and after 5 months of Zertrax, including Builder's Haven, the group acquired the coordinates of Bernheim and Limbosity. Solo members of Block Game Mecca and the Badekin were added to the group for the Greece. In late October 2021, after drama surrounding the group, the Guardsmen, Orson targeted multiple bases Joey Coconut had organized. After convincing Ztrax to leak Hydrokinesis, the group promptly griefed Managroth with help from Frankenificent. Following the grief of Managroth, Joey and his base mates self-griefed all other bases that they had with Ztrax before the Fifth Column could arrive, including Gaza, Halicarnassus, and Australia. In June 2022, a second series of Joey Coconut-related bases fell. In July 2022, the Fifth Column used the Boat TP exploit to grief the Spawn Masons and World Border Base. The 13th group on the list is the Zispanos. The Zispanos is a group mainly formed of Spanish-speaking players that quickly gained a lot of popularity among the 2b2t community, being founded in January of 2020, at the same time being the first group to be formed the same year. It quickly gained thousands of members on their Discord and tens of members on the group itself. It has also been mainly advertised through YouTube videos of various big YouTubers and gained a big chunk of relevance because of the videos of groups of members. Mainly consists of Crystal PvP montages. The group has been founded by Zidu and has a strict filter of members, having thousands of applicants and only accepting a small portion of them. They have 50 plus members. The 14th group on the list is the Astral Brotherhood. They are a private building group that is comprised of mainly older players. The group was founded by Joey Coconut and Lord Galvatron MC on August 22nd, 2021, after the fall of the major groups of the previous years such as Imperium, Vortex Coalition, and Incursion. The two friends expressed mutual interest in reviving the Astral Order, seeing this as a good opportunity to capitalize on the vacuum of builders seeking a new group. They invited builders from aforementioned groups, as well as Short Bus Calfight, Guardsmen, Builders, Haven, Remastered, and Drain Gang. The 15th group on the list is the DonFuer. The DonFuer Empire, or simply DonFuer, is a group that was founded by Deloaded in 2013. DonFuer is both the name of the group and a series of flagship bases. The group works to promote community building and builders across all 2TT. It was one of the few major groups on 2B2T to have been founded outside the server, with members of the group also playing on Consume, 9B90, and Avis, as well as several other TPTT clones. The group has spread its influence across the different servers. It has had 27 plus different capital cities throughout a myriad of Minecraft servers, particularly anarchy or faction servers. It was brought to TPTT by the Vortex Coalition. The supreme leader of Voco, Colston, had appointed Hermetic Lock as an executive member of the group. Herm was friends with Deloaded and suggested to Colton that they recruit him into Voco to build a large city for the group. Colt went to Herm to the 9th DonFuer on another server and convinced Deloaded to join Voco and build a city on TBTT. They have around 60 members. The 16th group on the list is Team Aurora. Team Aurora was a group founded by Nadea T in early September 2016, following her being kicked from the Resistance. During the Russia War, the group mainly focused on killing Russians at spawn and PvPing with other groups. They later feuded with the Fourth Reich and eventually the Peacekeepers during the three-way conflict, until eventually becoming dormant, causing most of the still active members to transition to Team Rainbow. The 17th group on the list is the Emperium. The Emperium was one of the most prominent groups on the server, gaining the spotlight after conflict with the Spawn Masons and the Peacekeepers during the summer of 2017. Founded by the Dark Emperor and the Root Beer Guy 1212, the Imperium grew slowly as they insisted on being exclusive. The symbol of the group is the Omega, the 24th, and the final letter of the Greek alphabet. And lastly, I wanted to honorably mention the group The Melon Men. I spent many hours trying to dig up information on this group, but I could not find anything. I know some of you requested this group, so if you know anything, you can speak on it in the comments. Also, any groups not mentioned, you can also list in the comments with any kind of description on them if you want. I think I got all the big ones though. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, take it easy.